The tablecloth extends from the living room to the front door, through the garden gates and onto the street. It runs along the path, past the neighborhood grocery store, winding along the pomegranate trees in a grandmother's garden in Afghanistan. It rests perfectly on the waters of Aswan, buries itself in the agricultural soils of Dar'a, perfumes itself with jasmine in Aleppo, dips into the lakes of Tanzania, rolls on the Welsh hills and brings us together in Milton Keynes. Retelling the process of learning recipes, we fill the holes. Holes made by the act of leaving a homeland. Stuffing the shells and molding them. Not everything can be taken when you leave, but hands carry knowledge. We can taste the memories one by one, and imagine people at our table who were out of reach.
In the beginning, when I come in with my family, it was so hard because I came before Ramadan 3 days.
Oh, yeah,
And Ramadan is a special month to Muslim people. And like the food different, and like everything, the drink, everything different. And because I didn't know what around me, I didn't know what's the halal shop, like example meat, if I want chicken. If I went, like we are drinking Ramadan, like this one we will bring with you, and like tamar hindi. I didn't find it. I didn't know where can I buy it. And then I know some Syrian people. They are told me about the shop, and then I start to go to the shop, and I make a friend like Caroline. She's an English friend. She start to teach me if I want like this thing, this in Tesco good, and this if you want this in Lidl more better than Tesco in this one, and this and this and this, and yeah, I start. Then I know that if I want to cook something, I start to know if I want the stuff, which way I go. Like if I want to cook magluba, I know which way I have to go. Like where I buy aubergine and meat and everything. And yeah, I start to cook what I want. I say okay, now I can live in UK.
ايش اهم شيء بالمقلوبه؟ ايش
Aubergine. Yeah, aubergine.
Because it gives the flavor. You feel the flavor in the taste in the rice when they are cooked together and boiled together.
In the pot, what goes first? Because it's layers of different things.
Yes,
Rice.
Vegetables, rice, and we're like, cause my children they are eat meat and chicken, and put like meat inside the rice, and in the top and in the middle. Just now because someone vegetarian, I will just put in the top the meat.
It
the meat
is called magluba, upside down, because it's like the cake. The vegetables down in the pot, then the rice and the chicken or whatever. Then when you put it upside down, it is like a cake. It has the same shape.
I sent her picture. I sent her.
Maqluba means upside down. On this table, maqluba is a reminder. A reminder that nothing is ever the right way up. A new place flips everything on its head. And we don't always know which way up is. It takes time to learn about where things begin. We don't know what will become familiar and what will always be strange.
Do you know about the series? The wall start at 2011. Yeah, where the start. Yeah, it's like I stay in the country like 2 years, and then we're like more dangers and more like not safe for the kids, and like everything was horrible. Then I said I have to move the country, and then I moved to the Jordan. I moved to Jordan, walk in my feet with my kids. Then stayed in Jordan 4 years and a half. Then I come to here, head to Milton Keynes. From the first time to now, I've been in Milton Keynes 5 years. I stay in Milton Keynes, didn't move. Yeah, I moved from Syria because the war started in Syria, and it's not safe to the kids, not safe to us, and everything dangers. Yeah, and the problem stays same. Yeah, more and more and more. I moved from my village to another village in the car. Then we walk from another village to the Jordan. Like maybe walk maybe 2 hours because Jordan not far away from Daraa. Like very close to my city, the Jordan. Yeah, just to maybe more than 2 hours. If I want to like walk from my village to another village, it's take more and more and more just because I used car. Then on my feet, because dangerous to go in the car like between another village to Jordan. It's more dangerous because maybe someone saw you, maybe like that, and yeah, it's walk like no noise.
Yeah, quiet.
More quiet. Yeah, quiet. Yeah.
Was it just you?
No.
The other families?
With another family.
One other family?
Not one, like more than maybe 20 family.
Wow.
I don't like to remember about that.
No.
It was like, oh wow. It was hard day, and like, like I have 3 kids because Abdullah is born in Jordan, and Taima, she was 1 year and a half, and 3 kids and bag and like walk and like going down and going up, and now they are said, oh, hold, maybe someone coming, and maybe someone like has gone, maybe someone like that, and we're yeah.
It was scary.
It's not just a scary car, really.
Terrifying.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Because when I was talking with my kids, they are. Some people has gone and like that start to like gun us and like that, and I keep them on the floor, and it was like, I can't remember that. It's so hard. Yeah, it's so hard.
In the kitchen with my sisters, we learnt about cooperation. We also learnt that cooking is an exchange of time for nutrition, an exchange of knowledge for warmth.
Because about Syrian food, we have more than dish like in the rice. This one magluba, we have like mandi, we have minsaf, rozo bazella, rice and beans. Like more than, not just magluba with the rice. We have just white rice next like beans, white rice next next to the okra.
But my favorite that you make is majadara.
وجدة.
So sometimes she makes vegetarian food. Well, always vegetarian food for me to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, mujadara and hummus and fattoush. And things I didn't know what they were called then.
Yeah.
But I've learned what they're called now.
She started to cook.
Mm.
Not just...
I know, I try to cook at home.
Yeah.
You don't let me cook in your kitchen, though. You tell me what to do at home, so I try a few things.
And last time you did falafel, yeah?
I did falafel. Yeah, I know what to do that now.
She did.
I can make them.
Yeah.
We made a few hundred falafel last time. My company was had a charity group, has a charity group that I convene, and we decided that we wanted to spend some of the money helping the Syrian refugee families with their houses. So the Red Cross and the council worked together, and they had a scheme called Just One House, and individuals or companies could take one house for one family and fit it out with clothing and food and all the furniture, everything. And so the first house the company did, we did 4 altogether, but the first house was White's. Yeah.
And then she was asking the Red Cross if I can go to visit her.
Yeah.
They are called me, I said the beginning no, then they said okay, welcome.
Yeah.
And then she's asking me about my phone number. I think you asked me.
Yeah.
Then call and message, and in the beginning message, just message. And I translate.
Yeah.
Translate all the time now.
Yeah.
Before I know I am better. I can what I read can I understand. But can I write some? Not everything, just better than before.
We weren't allowed to come to see you initially because we were working with the Red Cross, and they said we could only come if we were invited to come. But then you did invite me to come.
Yeah, because I said to you from the beginning, because I was like so shy and so like I feel like not good feeling, because if I want to talk with you, I can't. I don't know how can I start. It was so hard because the language key. If you know the language, everything comes easy. Just if you're not, it's so hard. In the beginning, I didn't speak any word.
English word.
Yeah, how I can contact. She tried. I was shy the first year. Like I didn't like to speak with someone. Like I was feeling myself like funny.
Time, right?
Yeah.
I remember coming and sitting in your living room and talking to you via Mohammed, because he spoke English. Do you remember?
Yes.
And we would talk to him and then he would talk to you.
My son was transit. Then now I not speak English very well. Just she understand. I know just the Red Cross. Just the Red Cross. And they are start to give me some information like that. The British people, they are not like Arab people. They are not like, because new Arab people, if someone come, you have to put everything. And they are have to eat. You can't say no, just a cup of water and like that. You can't say that. If you say that to Arabic people, if you in Arab country, this is not so about this rude. If someone put something, you have to eat. If vegetarian, you can't eat meat. You can't say I can't eat that. Maybe eat something different. Just if you like that, if you have food in the table, you have to eat.
Migration turns into a migraine. The journey has been long, and it hasn't really ended. The daughters know this. The food does not just hold stories. The daughters know this.
It was hard because my kids have good relationship with my family. Before I came, all the time they are with the uncle and aunt and cousin, and then we are coming to her, just them. They are different. Before, like they are not the neighbor. If they are kids, this allow if you go to play with them, and like everything was easy. here you can't go to like the door and can I play with your kids and like that. No, you can't ask about that. Before the cousin and like my sister, my brother, all around my house, and when they are come to here, they are start to think how this hard. Like I don't know the friend. I don't know how can I make a friend and different language and how can I want someone to play outside. I want someone to play football like that. They are start to say, and they are miss my family, uncle and aunt and cousin in the beginning. Yeah, and one time I had call from the school from Wilton High. They are said to me, Muhammad, he upset and he very sad because he thinking all the time about uncle and aunt because the life back home like so hard and he worried about them. I said, how you know about that? He said he was upset and like, and I said to him to speak with me and he told me about that.
The balconies are heavy with herbs. Sage and chamomile are reserved for mothers. It is not just a new language to learn. They have to learn about the sun and the soil, and how to stop the mint from drying out. The daughters know this.
Muhammad wasn't very well, was he?
Yeah, he had cancer before, Muhammad.
Yeah.
Yeah, for 2 years in Jordan. Yeah, this was hard. Because that I come into this country, because when they are open my information, and they are so, Muhammad he has a problem in his health, they are calling me, they are said, do you like to travel to UK? Because Muhammad he has this and this, and I say to him, okay, it's fine. Yeah, because that I come into here. Because Muhammad, his health wasn't good, and he's now better, he's good, he's very well now. And they are now speaking English and writing and reading, they are know all the language, they are have friend now. I think if I say to them, let's come back to home, I think they say no. Because like they are building themselves in English. Okay, like they are building themselves in English. They are know English more than Arabic now. About Muhammad, I think it's harder than his sister and brother, like to understand the language and like he was, because like Abdullah, he start to go to the nursery. He was like 1 year. It's easy to get the language, to know how they are, like how they are people. So about Muhammad, he was year 6. Like yeah, he speak the language like exactly and everything like right, and he can say everything. Just still like he know less than his sister and brother.
The bones are heavy. So much time is lost. The body remembers the root. The body speaks with lingering migraines. The daughters know this.
Because all the Syrian people like me now. Where I start like make trust and like sad and like they looked around me, oh, not just me. All the okay, I have to like more like how صبر أنور والصبر patient, more patient. Yeah, more patient, like because not just mind, all the people like me around me like Syrian. Yeah, and I am lucky because I come to this country. I'm lucky because I didn't lost my one from my kids. I'm lucky because my legs stay like I stay like healthy. I'm not lost my legs, didn't lost my arm, didn't lost. I am lucky. Other people, some woman lost more than 3 years, children, and some woman lost all their children, all her children. Like, yeah, I am lucky because my kids stay with me and healthy, and alhamdulillah, we are good. Yeah, we are good. And this life, we are in Syria. We wasn't. About me, I wasn't think one day I will move from Syria. I didn't think about that, never. Just look happened, like, we don't know what will happen in the future.